In this compelling video, we delve into the escalating tensions between Israel and Iran, focusing on the critical role of Iranian oil facilities amidst rising military threats. As Israel warns of retaliation following missile strikes from Iran, we explore the historical context of Iran's oil industry, its strategic importance to the global economy, and the potential repercussions of an Israeli attack. Discover the vital oil fields, the key infrastructure in place, and the geopolitical dynamics at play. This video offers a detailed analysis of the possible scenarios that could ignite a larger conflict over oil, impacting energy markets worldwide. Join us as we uncover the secrets of Iran's oil sector and its implications for global energy security.
Welcome to our channel. We are here to bring you unique and valuable content, and we always strive to deliver the best. To achieve this goal, we need your support. By subscribing to our channel membership, you'll help us enhance our content by purchasing advanced programs and new equipment to improve video quality. We also encourage you to subscribe to our regular channel, like our videos, and leave your comments. Your engagement helps us grow and create even more amazing content for you. You will also gain exclusive access to watch our new videos before anyone else. Your support means a lot to us, and we are excited to share more amazing content with you. Join us today and be a part of our journey toward excellence.
Our missiles will strike Iran's oil facilities and we will return Tehran to the Stone Age. This is the message from Israel today as it threatens retaliation after receiving more than a few missiles from Iran. This Iranian oil is a secret that controls the fate of an entire country, one of the largest oil powers in the world, and a critical nerve of energy in the region. However, behind this immense oil wealth lie stories of conflict, tension, internal and external threats, and fragile political balances. What will happen if these facilities suffer a severe blow? And how will the global economy change? Thus, we will dive deep into the Iranian oil sector, exploring its secrets and vital facilities. We will uncover the importance of Kharg Island and delve into potential attack scenarios and their impact on global energy markets. Will Tel Aviv scatter the world's cards?
Over a century ago, specifically in 1908, oil was discovered in Iran for the first time. This discovery was a monumental turning point not only for the country but for the entire region. In the years following this discovery, Iran became a global competition ground among major powers eager to seize this immense wealth. This marked the beginning of a new era in global politics, where Britain and then the United States intervened in Iranian affairs to control its vast oil reserves. In the 1950s, the Iranian government attempted to nationalize the oil industry, a move that surprised many colonial powers that considered Iranian oil one of their most important resources. After decades of struggle over energy resources, the Islamic Revolution in 1979 reshaped the oil landscape completely. All oil companies and facilities were nationalized, becoming an integral part of Iran's economy and national policy. Today, oil accounts for about 80% of Iran's total export revenues, as the country relies primarily on this sector to fund public services, build infrastructure, and strengthen its presence in global markets.
Iranian oil facilities are located in several geographic areas within Iran, particularly in the oil-rich Khuzestan region and the Caspian Sea area. Most oil fields are concentrated in the southwestern part of the country near the Iraqi border, where these fields produce huge quantities of crude oil. Iran also has major refineries, such as the Azadegan refinery, one of the largest in the world. These refineries are an essential part of Iran's oil production chain, which includes extraction, refining, and converting oil into petroleum products ready for export or local consumption. Iran's oil infrastructure is among the most developed in the region, featuring a network of pipelines stretching for hundreds of kilometers that connect fields to export ports and refineries. These facilities are the backbone of the Iranian economy, and any attack on them directly impacts both Iranian and global energy supplies. Among the most important Iranian oil facilities is the Azadegan oil field, considered one of the largest oil fields in Iran and the world, containing huge reserves of crude oil. Oil is extracted from this field at a high rate, making it a crucial element in Iran's exports to international markets such as China and India, in addition to the Gawari oil field, which is distinguished by high productivity as it produces both oil and natural gas. This field is among the most important fields feeding the local market and contributing to securing Iran's energy needs while exporting surplus oil. Finally, the South Pars gas field is one of the largest natural gas fields in the world, serving as a vital center for gas production and export, as well as fulfilling local needs for electricity and household gas. All these facilities work in harmony to maintain the flow of oil and gas to local and global markets, secured by advanced protection systems to prevent any attack or threat. However, Iran has both strengths and weaknesses simultaneously. The strength lies in its island that exports oil, which is considered the lifeblood of its exports, while the weakness arises from scenarios targeting this island and cutting off the export lifeline. The island of Kharg is at the heart of Iranian oil export operations, situated in the Persian Gulf and serving as the main station for storing and exporting crude oil. This island boasts a strategic location near critical global oil shipping lanes and features large export ports capable of loading giant oil tankers and shipping them to Asian and European markets. Thus, Kharg Island is the backbone of Iranian oil exports, and any disruption to its operations could directly impact oil exports. Therefore, Iranian authorities are keen to secure the island and enhance military and security protection, in addition to investing in developing the infrastructure and technologies used in loading and storage operations. Although some may perceive the discussion about the threat facing Iran's facilities as new, the reality is that these facilities have always been under threat, especially given Israel's and the West's technological superiority over Iran. Among these threats are cyber attacks. As cyber attacks have evolved, concerns have increased regarding potential targeting of vital oil infrastructure. Reports have surfaced indicating successful infiltration attempts of Iranian oil facilities, prompting Iran to bolster its defenses and develop advanced protection systems in addition to military or sabotage attacks. Due to regional tensions, oil facilities remain a potential target for military strikes, whether through air or naval attacks or even internal sabotage. These threats remain valid and could directly impact production. Finally, there are economic and political sanctions. The United States and the European Union have imposed severe sanctions on Iran's oil sector due to its nuclear program, leading to a sharp decline in oil exports. Iran attempts to face these sanctions by circumventing export routes or engaging in secret deals with certain countries. However, all these threats pale in comparison to the current developments.
After nearly a year of tension and back and forth between Iran and its regional proxies on one side and Israel on the other, it seems that the current moment is the hottest and closest to direct confrontation. This is especially evident after Iran targeted Israel with more than 200 ballistic missiles, prompting Israel to threaten retaliation for that attack and laying out several scenarios for a potential response.
The scenario of an Israeli attack on Iranian oil facilities is among the most dangerous potential scenarios. If an attack were to occur on these oil facilities, the results would be catastrophic, as it could lead to a significant disruption in oil supplies and trigger widespread military escalation in the region. Any Israeli attack would provoke a response from Iran and could escalate into a full-scale military confrontation, including the Strait of Hormuz, a vital route for oil shipments worldwide.
If an Iranian oil facility were to be attacked, the impact on oil markets would be enormous. Oil prices would rise sharply due to fears of supply shortages, particularly affecting countries that import Iranian oil, such as China and India. Any military escalation in the Gulf region would threaten the security of key oil shipping routes, meaning insurance costs on shipments would spike dramatically. There would be significant concern about the repetition of such a scenario in the future. Iran claims in recent days that it has significantly secured its oil and nuclear facilities, but repeated attacks against it demonstrate its failure to counter any air attacks that Israel might launch. This makes the scenario of an attack against oil facilities catastrophic for the region and the energy sector. If an attack were to occur on Iranian oil facilities, major powers like the United States and European countries would find themselves in a difficult position, having to balance between political, economic, and military escalation and maintaining stability in oil markets. Major powers might seek to ease tensions through diplomatic channels, or even through direct mediations between Israel and Iran. However, it is uncertain that this would halt the escalation regarding oil markets, which would remain on edge, and the real war would unfold there. Other exporting countries might try to compensate for the loss of Iranian oil by increasing their production, leading to fierce competition in the markets in terms of price and export routes, especially since an attack of this nature wouldn't only impact Iran's interior, but could extend to global oil market routes. Furthermore, Iran remains one of the largest oil producers in the world, making it difficult to easily replace the quantities of oil it exports, especially in the event of military escalation in the region.
Today, the energy market is at stake. The confrontation between Israel and Iran has surpassed madness, and the future is terrifying.
Finally, I hope that I was able to provide you with a useful report so that you can be informed of the events moment by moment. I hope that you support the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing if you like the video content. Thank you for watching. See you in a new event.